guys, it's Renee from Raw Branded, and today we're going to talk about how to create a watermark for your branded videos. The great thing about YouTube is that it allows us a couple of different ways in which you can brand your videos. If you haven't noticed, down below, you can even look at my video down below, you probably see a little icon there that says subscribe, and it has my logo, and that's basically a watermark. You've probably seen it on a lot of other videos here on YouTube. That's another way for you to brand your content, to brand your videos, is to have some sort of icon. Basically, when you hover over that icon, you probably see, and you can do it right now, is there's a prompt to subscribe. So you can go ahead and hit that button and subscribe. And that's what that watermark is there for, is to remind people to subscribe to your channel. So what you want to do is to capture people's attention, right? The watermark is small enough where it's not distracting, so you don't want to have some sort of distracting design. But what I highly recommend that you do is take the opportunity to brand your video. And you can brand your videos with your logo, or you can incorporate your logo into some sort of subscribe design. So I'm going to show you how you can do this very easily using Canva or any tool that's out there. But what you want to do is create some sort of graphical element, and then I'll show you how to upload it here on YouTube. So let's get into it. So once again, Canva makes it really simple for you to create a watermark, because one of the wonderful things about Canva is all of these wonderful presets, all of these templates that Canva provides. So you have templates for social media, for letterheads, for Facebook ads, Facebook covers, but don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Let's reel this back in, because what you want to focus on is the template for your logo. So although you're not creating a logo in essence, it also applies for creating a watermark. So you want to go ahead and select this template. So go ahead and select that template. And then what will happen is your canvas will load. So you'll have a canvas as you see right here. And to your left, if you look to the left, there are all of these templates that you can use. Additional templates, yes. Canva does this. It makes it so simple. It's just giving you some ideas right here off the jump that you can use to start yourself up. So ideally, if you were creating a logo, you can come here and get the design of your choice. I would recommend that you, of course, brand it. Don't take it for verbatim. Don't take this exactly as it is. You would incorporate your brand colors and your designs, but this is a really great guide. So just to get you started, you would take something, let's take anything here. I'm gonna go with, let's say, maybe this one, right? Okay, so this is just a start. Now on my channel right now, you're probably seeing that my watermark is prompting you to subscribe. It is a call to action, and do know that once people hover over that icon, it will prompt them to subscribe to your channel. So you can have your logo, you can have, just something like your acronym, like I mentioned before, or you can just literally say subscribe. So we're going to literally tell people to subscribe. So let's look for some designs that's going to help us out here. So Canva, being the awesome platform that it is, has some images that you can use. And you can see that some of them will cost you, but some of the things you can get for free. So we're not going to spend on this one, right? Let's just see if there's anything for maybe YouTube. Oh, and there we go. So right there, they have some play buttons that you can incorporate. So let's say that we wanted to take maybe that one, right? And we would size it to however we want it to be. And we can keep it the red, like complementing YouTube's branding. Or if we want to incorporate our own branding, we can go ahead and do so. So let's say that I wanted to incorporate my brand colors into this play button. I can do so because with my Canva plan, I can load up my brand colors and put that into the design. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I can click on that and say, you know what, I want the whole thing to be purple. And then maybe I want this word, maybe I want to include the word subscribe, right? Right at the top. So maybe I want it to be subscribe, and I can take that text drag it to the top if I want it to be. And maybe this circle over here, I can get rid of it if I don't want it. Do you see how Canva allows you to play? So it's really up to you how you want this to look, right? You can drag and drop and resize however you want this to be. So this is really up to your aesthetics. I'm going to incorporate once again my brand colors, so I'll put that in there. And now it has my look and feel. The other thing I can do is I can, if I wanted to give this a background, I can choose an element like, I've got so many, a shape. And I would choose a square, which is for free. I don't have to pay for it, as you can see. And it almost fills it. You know what? I can bring it all the way to fill it. And then I can arrange it to go to the back if I want it. Keep on clicking to arrange it. And then have my design look like this. But then you can't really see subscribe. So then maybe I might say, you know what? That means that now subscribe has to be in a white color, right? So it can pop. And now this is my final design. Maybe it's something like this. Or vice versa, I can like reverse the colors if I wanted to and make it, maybe the background is purple. And then this square, maybe I want that to be the tealy color. And then it looks like this. So it's really up to you. It makes it so easy to design. You don't need to be a professional designer. You can go ahead, like I just did right there. You saw that I resized the font because maybe I want the word subscribe to be bigger. You play around and you just make sure the design is suiting your preference. Change the font if you want to. Change it so that it matches your branding, change that size, change the style. Even if you want to, you can go ahead and do that. I'm not going to touch it any further. I may look at this and say, you know what, I'm done with this. So go ahead at the top right here, click download, change it. I want to save it as whatever. You typically want to save something as a PNG if you want it to have a transparent background. But right now my background is filled, so it doesn't really matter too much. I'm going to go still and save it as a PNG. Download that. We'll take a little bit, cute little quotes that Canva does. And then I have my photo. Once you have your watermark, you can head right back over to YouTube, click on Creator Studio, go to Channel, go to Branding, and right there you can see your branding watermark. And so I can go ahead and I could remove the one I have and update the one that I just created. And then that would be right there on my videos. And right now I'm selecting the option to show it on all of my uploads, on all of my videos. And you can do that as well. You can customize it and just say, you know what? I want it to be displayed the end of the video, the entire video, at the custom start time, whatever. That's up to you. Do it however you feel it makes sense to your brand for your business. If you're trying to display your watermark all of the time or some of the time, the watermark can always be changed. So once again, it's really up to you what you use. You can use some sort of watermark that's prompting people to literally to subscribe, or it can be subtle and just be your logo, but it's completely up to you. But I really advise that you do so just to prompt people, just to remind them to subscribe to your channel. See, that was so quick and easy, and a really good way for you to create a watermark and brand your channel. And so I want you to stick out. I want you to just go ahead, do this, implement this, whether you're using Canva or something like Photoshop or any tool that's out there. Go ahead, do the design, incorporate it, upload it onto your channel, and then get people following you and watching you. And also, you will be leaving your mark, right? Because you want to stay memorable. By the way, if you're still wrapping your head around your brand and trying to figure things out, I have a masterclass. I urge you to join the masterclass. The link is below. Join the masterclass. I will walk you through how to really fine-tune your brand to make it a profitable and memorable brand. So I advise you to join the masterclass. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.